if it's going to be... Is it too close to my...
Yeah.
So just pin it.
You gotta put it right here, because then the mic is gonna catch here.
Here?
Yeah, you keep going.
Here.
I mean, cat
On your
should be fine.
breast.
Oh,
On your
He should be fine.
good.
balloon.
How do you guys feel?
We feel good.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, Kevin?
I'm good. Good.
Ooh, it's different energy right now.
It's spicy. Oh,
Misa, you got the muscle rub, the old people rub right into live.
not sponsored by
What about
And my phone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's spray some of Kay's
Can we-
Florida water. What's going on with this?
Can we get something like for right here too?
Oh,
Just to balance it out. Thanks.
This thing don't work.
Yeah. Especially with mine, but that stuff is so good.
All right. Happy Monday. Today was a beautiful day. It was so sunny, and I looked at the weather when I woke up, and I'm like, dang, it says it's 39 degrees outside. So I'm thinking it's cold. Man, I went out there. It was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was so nice. So how is everyone feeling? Hello. Start tagging your people, letting them know that we are on, and we're going to start taking questions. We're going to start doing card pulls. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving, gratitude.
Gratitude is attitude.
I feel that energy of like, man, I am so grateful right now. I am so grateful. I think every day, every second that I remember, I'm like, thank you.
how about that?
It almost feels like golden right now.
No more over here, huh? There you go. Ooh. There you go.
Well, that makes sense.
It was a tickle right here. So, how was your weekend?
Good. It was chill.
Yeah, I didn't have a chill weekend. What did I do? I don't even remember what I did yesterday. We did too much this weekend.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Janie Jones, hello. Are you safe at home now?
Mm-hmm.
Kicking your feet up in your own home, in your own energy. Feeling chill and relaxed. Janie's like, finally, your spirit's like, finally, I am home. Gotta rest from all that excitement.
She has a cancer.
Right.
The river.
Water energy.
Oh, that was a weird sound.
Lori, 71 degrees. Wow. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Happy Monday. How is everyone feeling? Because I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Good. Good.
All right. Are we okay to start now, Misa?
Yeah, go ahead, run it.
All right. So happy Monday. My name is Laura. I am the founder of Majica, and we are here with my lovely co-host and friend.
Kevin Schlander from Kevin Schlander Intuitive Insights.
We're here every Monday live at 6 p.m. for y'all. Mainly for us, though.
Yeah, sometimes. Keeps us on schedule.
Yeah. So what do? We give you the forecast of the week. We're seers, we're psychics, we're mediums, whatever you want to call it, intuitive. We just listen to our higher self, right? I feel like we found the key to like connect to our higher self, our inner self, and we just get guided through that. So we help people unlock that. That's what we do. So, yes. Before we start reading or, talking about gratitude, hello, Sharon. Hello, Stephanie. Remember that if you are interested in a card pull, put your name down for a more in-depth reading. And to skip the line, if there's a line, then there is that link tree that my lovely, lovely honey bunny, Misa, it will put up in a minute. Give a shout out to Misa there, working hard behind the scenes.
Thank you.
We used to think Misa just puts the phone on and just pushes play, but when we try to do it, we were so confused. So it does take a lot of energy. And he's our filter. He filters that energy through the screen. Hi, Tammy. Yes, I will put you down. Hi, Michael Blesky. How are you? Before we start, though, Kevin does have to go over some disclaimers and energy exchange, and we'll get ready.
You ran through them all already.
Not the disclaimers.
It was great, though. You already talked about getting the keys, who we talk to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's who we are.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we tap into that knowledge, we speak the truth. You know, and sometimes the truth hurts. So those messages we say, we're not responsible, or we're sorry for the words that come out of our mouths. Sometimes those words are correct, and sometimes they're hard. So we apologize ahead of time. What else?
There might be creepers, scammers,
That's a good one.
stalkers, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. And say in your inbox saying that they're going to give you a reading for money, things like that.
Well,
we will
sweetie.
never ask you for money in your inbox. We will only ask you today.
Well, every Monday, we just believe in fair energy exchange for the readings we give you. What does that mean? Think about an energy exchange as we sit here, we do this for a living. I like saying living. We chose this path. The path
Right.
didn't choose us.
Right.
We chose the upwards of the mountain, not the flat earther style. Yeah, anywho. But like, so your donations help us make it through the night. It gets you a more in-depth reading with us. We have no clue what the theme is for tonight, but
Yeah, it's
something's
give
gonna go
thanks.
down. Well, it's gratitude.
It's gratitude. Oh, I got the theme of the energy before we started.
Yeah.
It's that CEO energy that we're going to be having. That's coming. The theme. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Get excited, okay? We got to get excited. Go ahead, Kevin.
Posture.
So, go ahead, Kevin. I don't want to give it out.
So last bit, like, so we're the bosses.
Yes.
So if you want to make a donation to our company, make sure that we prosper and we can keep this business running.
Yes.
Please, feed us.
Right.
Keep her.
We have an Amazon wish list. Okay.
Yeah. Linktree. You know how it goes. OnlyFans.
Right.
1 out of the 3. We won't tell you who.
And it's crazy though. We say that and you say that because like January 8th comes our 5-year anniversary. And I had said, right, I'm like, Kevin, we got to give it 5 years, right? If this business is not sustaining ourselves, we give it 5 years. After the 5 years, like, we call it a loss. And so this is that last year where, we've seen the growth. It's not the numbers are not huge, but the percentages is, right? So it is growing. It's not growing, but we need that, like, that push, that extra. Yes, we can stay open for the 6th year. Yes, we have enough money to have a studio and not be in the kitchen, like that would make us more comfortable, more open, more, because we're not worrying about, getting somewhere on time and having to set up, and we just walk in and it's done. It's set up and we're down to business.
And too, like, we think about the energy exchanges too as like, it's having faith.
Right, and energy exchange too, like, manifest with us, right? Where 3 or more are gathered, the prayer is stronger, the manifestation is stronger. So, like, we're literally wanting to manifest in an office or a space, actually a space, where we can come together and commune, and the live is set up and you can just come as guests or come and see the live see the live, things like that. But
okay.
actually, like, growing together is a beautiful thing. It's partnership. It's partnership because, again, that CEO energy is out there, so it's like partnership.
Well, it's a space.
Yeah.
We'd say it's a community space, but it's our space.
Yeah.
And it's just, what are we here for? We're here to hold that space.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things we believe is holding space.
Yeah. Hello, Holly.
Anywho.
Why are we getting all like that? Okay, now, Spirit. Is anybody on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, YouTube. I always forget to say hello to them. So, don't forget, again, if you want a card pull, put your name down. And I'm excited.
Can we get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. A ramen.
Ooh, ramen sounds good.
Sometimes secretly at church, I'll say ramen. Or when I'm like trying to be really sassy, because
Because you're Kevin.
Yeah, sometimes I say gay men.
Janie Jones is on YouTube and Facebook. She's prepared. Do you know something we don't know? Is Facebook going to give out today? Like, what's going on?
She's having a threesome with us.
Threesome. Speaking of ramen, has anybody tried the Osaka in Brookfield? I've been wanting to try that place. It looks pretty good. I want to try their brisket ramen.
Oh, I seen that.
It looks really good, and I love ramen. Misa don't let me buy the little marakun, or what are they called? Ramen?
Duck noodles?
Yeah. CEO energy. Yes, Janie. That's...
I don't stop you from getting whatever you want.
It's not that you're abusing me. I'm just saying because they're so bad, like, you wouldn't give it to your animals.
I don't recommend
that. Yes.
Those even scared me.
I like to say when you don't let me do things because you're my husband.
He's looking out for your well-being, and she's like, I get it. Well, welcome to Family, the show tonight. Well, we're on this side.
Hey, we got to break the energy. Everybody's too serious on the other side.
Well, yeah, they're all dead.
I'm talking about on the other side of the screen. Are you calling our audience dead?
No, I hope not.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
See, that's what happens when you...
It's 11:11 a.m. in Australia. 11 people watching on my Facebook page. Yes, Sharon. Do you know I put on my Facebook page today a whole bunch? I went to Sendix, and my receipt had 333333399999999. Like the angel numbers, y'all. They're ridiculous. Ridiculous right now. They really are. I feel like I'm talking loud because I'm so excited. Like, I really am. That energy. Like, we need to keep that momentum going.
Okay. So, 3 of coins, 6 of cups, 9 of cups. Awesome.
We're going to cops after this?
As long as it's not encrusted freaking...
We warned you about the chocolate, so fair warning.
Keep doing that, we're gonna... So... It's that feeling of nostalgia. We're going to have a lot of nostalgia this week for the people who celebrate the holidays, for the people who even are getting together with people. So even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, whatever you do all the way across the world, you guys are probably like, oh, you celebrate that kind of thing? Because Sharon, what do you guys do in...
Yeah. I don't think they celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, no, of course they don't.
Where's she from? Australia.
She's from Australia.
Yeah, so what do you guys do? Like, are you like, we don't understand, but like...
Yeah.
Anywho, It's a cool perspective.
Yeah.
But it's like this whole, but wherever you are, I'm sure you know that it's going on. So it's kind of like this nostalgia that we think about a family eating together, having dinner. Like, you think about that ritual, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's almost that nostalgia. Like, remember what great Aunt Betty was doing that night, and you bring it all together. It's that energy of
You sound
those
low.
memories. But
You sound low. Clip
oh, I gotta move
the
it.
mic to your beard.
Who said that?
Veronica.
Is that better? So
No more nostalgia.
So I love this because it's not the memories with Grandma around the table. It's not with Aunt Betty.
Your mic is not on. I don't know why. I'll take care of it all.
Kevin, we were talking
the
about
drip.
Butterfingers
Right.
today. I'm the Butterfingers, and yours are just like.
Right.
See? Can you help it?
Did
No,
you
right?
transfer? Did you transfer it?
I hope you took my Butterfingers.
Is yours on?
Yeah, mine's is on.
Okay. Here we go. It's on.
Hello?
It's the energy in the house. We gotta clear it.
You do. Jesus, we do. Transferring energy. So what I'm trying to say, it's literally, I was going to say, it's going to be like, I'm going for the walk with the cousins. Mm-hmm. It's literally I'm getting away from the party, from the upstairs, but I'm going to get away and have my fun. Like, don't take everything so seriously. Sit back and laugh. Don't get caught up in the shit. Don't get caught up in what's happened. Don't get caught up in those fights. Don't get caught up in other people's words. Don't get caught up in a moment where you think something bad is going to happen. I want you to take a step back. Mm-hmm. Remove yourself from that moment and put yourself in a completely different moment where you don't think you would ever end up. To give yourself a chance to breathe again. Because you may never have that moment ever again in your mind. Yeah.
Amen.
Education. Always a student, never a master. Well, how many people own books but don't read them? Who's guilty of that?
No, I read my books. I think I have a book in every room, y'all. I do have a book in every room.
But I mean, like, have you read it?
Yeah.
You know, like...
Misa's guilty of that.
What?
When you were in that binge one time where you were just buying books and buying books.
I'll
And
read
he
some
bought
of it.
so many books, like, he didn't even read all the books he bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still, like, some of them are downstairs. Some of them are at Lottie's house.
Yeah, well, that's because he snatched
They
them.
snatched them. My kids snatched them because my good books, too, my son has them.
I got a lot of weird books, but you find cool books.
Yeah.
I like old books, man. There's so much
Yeah.
history.
I love books. Like, I can't really do audio. I need to see the book. I'm trying to have too much going on.
But I also think it's about learn about the secrets. Learn about the things that are hiding. Because what do they say? Like, if you want to keep a secret, you put it in a book.
Yep. That is true.
So.
All right, Veronica, I got you. She
No.
said she sent Venmo, so if you want to, she'll
No,
be going
Mr.
first.
Yeah.
So I love the energy that we're going into, but Spirit is saying, like, don't let your emotions cloud your thinking. So, like, we're going. Don't let those emotions stop you from flowing. Like, if you feel like, man, life is going so good right now, don't start getting those thoughts of, I wonder what's going to happen, or waiting for something to happen. I see it's like a lazy river, right? And you're just going and you're flowing in that lazy river, and Spirit's taking you. Don't panic. where you think you're gonna fall off the waterfall. And so it's very important that we ground this week, like really, really ground. And what I mean by ground is, connect with your higher self, with your higher being, whoever you believe in, whether it's God, Jesus, Buddha, yourself, the universe, whatever that is, you need to anchor onto it this week. It's really important that you're guided by that connection. Also, like feminine energy, we're coming up with that yoni retreat, but the feminine energy right now also, like, immerse yourself in that feminine energy. So a lot of self-care, a lot of, not saying, oh, I put me first and forget everybody. That's not what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Michelle. What I'm saying is that self-care as take your lunch and eat lunch. Don't go pay bills, or don't go be like, oh, I gotta go take on my lunch break, I'm gonna go take my son something for school because they forgot to take it. It's those things. It's like, if you're in lunch, you're at lunch. Make it a priority that it is lunch, not taking on another responsibility. And it's funny because when I said it's that partnership energy at the beginning, relationship connections, this is that, how you said, a lot of people don't believe in Thanksgiving and stuff, but it's energy, right? So even if you don't believe it, us humans are so powerful and so strong that only a small percentage believes it, but the energy of Thanksgiving is all over the world. So it's like at this time of the season, you're going to start seeing like a lot of miracles. You're going to start seeing people give more to like the homeless, or volunteer more, or, really doing things for people more, because we control the energy. That's why, like, you can argue all day about astrology of yes, it's true, or yes, it's not. It's the energy that we create around it that makes it true, that makes it amplify, that makes it stronger. That's why I say, like, be careful with politics and be careful with religion, because it doesn't matter. It's your energy you're pouring into it that's making it bigger or smaller. So this week, those relationship connections, they're going to help you grow. There's relationships out there that are going to say, hey, you're struggling here. Come hold my hand. I'll take you. But our ego cannot say no to those things, because sometimes you want help, and Spirit sends you help, and your ego's like, no, I got this. Because you don't want to show that you're weak, or you don't want to show that you're, suffering, because you got to show that you're tough and all this stuff. One more, sorry, I'm talking a lot. And intuition. Your intuition is what's going to guide you this week. That's why I say it's important to ground and get that connection. I suggest that you ground every day before you even get up from starting the day or leaving your house. You really have to take 10 minutes of some grounding, so that you have that intuition, like, oh, I shouldn't, my family members that I haven't talked to in a long time. So intuition is off the charts. That CEO energy of like, now you make your schedule. Now you decide who you want to spend your energy with, who you want to talk to and who you don't. What time you can go to the bathroom and what time you can eat. Oof. Sorry, I felt like I was preaching there.
You are. I was thinking about, like, even a CEO, like a higher up person, has an office in the heavens, right?
Yeah.
Just because you're seeing the clouds doesn't mean you're still not in a prison in hell. Like.
Yeah. But that's why it's the mind.
Yeah.
It's the intuition that's going to take you. Mm-hmm. You can have that CEO energy where you're just working and working and you're missing your family's, gatherings, and you're missing your children from growing up. That's where I was. Like, oh, let's miss that because they're not going to remember anyways. Or missing one appointment that my son had while he had cancer. Like that one procedure that I missed because I was trying to be this. Well, no, I should have been there.
Yeah. But
So, yeah, the balance of the yin and yang, because there's always a positive and a negative with everything, right?
flip side of the coin.
Yeah. So balance it. It's a lot. So giving thanks. What are y'all thankful for?
Therapy.
I mean, it's valid, right? Because you hear so many people talking to you daily, and it is like therapy sometimes, y'all, for us. And so, like, who do we get to do that to? Hey, 99% is because I need therapy because of you.
He's your biggest client. No. Well, grateful for family, right? But like finding your tribe. Like I think that's one thing we learned in the past years. And that's one thing that hasn't changed.
Janie Jones, we love you so much. My thanks. I am ever thankful for y'all. Laura, Misa, and Kevin. Love y'all down to your cells. And thankful for ASAM, as that's where I met y'all. What a blessing. We are so thankful for you, Janie. Like, seriously. I think we were bragging about your friendship on Saturday. Mm-hmm. I was like, I have the coolest friends. But, yeah. I really am grateful and thankful for like all the relationships I have, especially family. Like, yeah, we're messed up. Whose family isn't messed up? Whose family's perfect, right? And we got our stuff, but when it comes down to like when we need something, like they're there and they'll give and they're like trying to figure out what, how we can all solve this problem together. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it.
It's funny that there's not a lot of people that do that.
Right. Right. There's not a lot of people that will take on somebody else's responsibility and make it theirs, know. And so sometimes I'm thinking like, is that trauma or is that, but it's like, no, that's what family is. Like family don't sit there and see you struggle and be like, well, that's what they get. Mm-hmm. Well, they shouldn't be smoking, or that's what they get. They should be getting a job. Like, obviously, in their mental capacity, they're struggling. Mm-hmm. Why would you make it harder? Right? So, it's definitely one of those that are. Me. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely one of those where you can argue both ways, both perspectives. I understand both of them, right? Because sometimes it's like you're enabling them, to keep doing and they're not learning. But at the other end, it's like, well, you've been there, so you know how it feels. And in your mentality where you feel hopeless and you feel like, man, I'm never going to get out of this. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thankful for living still here to be with my little family. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So should we start? Veronica, Michelle, Tammy, Jessica, Lori, Sharon, are you there? Veronica is first. Why am I grabbing these? Veronica.
My heart just got beaten.
It's funny because when I said that, it's like I know I did something. I'm right here, like trying to hide that she didn't do something, but she did do something.
Yeah, like a.
All right, there you go, Veronica. Veronica, you getting yourself in trouble, girl. You testing the waters.
Like I didn't eat the last cookie, but she did.
But I did.
Like it's innocent.
Right.
Like a little white lie.
Yes. Yes.
Just to see if she could get away with it.
Yes. Funny. Are we out of Mercury retrograde? Are we out of Mercury retrograde? Are we out of Mercury
I don't
retrograde,
think
y'all?
so.
Or
I
are
think
we
it-
still in it?
I think it always ends on the 2nd.
She says always.
Oh boy.
Veronica, did you sign up for the Yoni retreat? Because, you know, you were the inspiration. Wasn't she the inspiration?
I don't remember. Wow. I don't like this whole droppy thing.
Yeah, Kevin, what's up with that? Get that energy. Until 29 plus Shadow Week. All right. Ask for help.
Eesh.
All right, you want me to go first?
Sure.
All right, Veronica. So what Spirit is saying is like Mercury retrograde. Remember, Mercury retrograde energy is here. So if you start getting any calls or messages or anything from your past that, you know, they that manipulative language, that language or that energy that makes you feel good and like, maybe I'll give it another chance. Spirit is saying, like, don't mess with anything like that right now. You're definitely in that healing part. So where you want to make healthy choices. So anything from the past, leave in the past is what Spirit is telling you. Don't even start talking to people from your past. You know, it's like that because, you know, it's like you're gonna get stabbed in the back again if you do it. And it's like you're trying to make those healthy choices and you're trying to learn and move forward and really, but that whatever you have in that subconscious that always makes you turn around because you feel like you're missing something from there or something. It's not there is what Spirit is saying. You got that sacral chakra card, and that's why I was asking, like, did you sign up? Because you got to move that energy in the womb. There's that, I feel it, like, you know, it's got like that hold, like whatever keeps pushing you back is definitely from that sacral energy. It's from like that womb energy. And so Spirit really wants you to take you to those new beginnings, but your foundation is rocky. It's a little like, you know, it still needs some bricks put on, you know. Spirit's definitely taking you towards that destiny, but you got to always remember too, like, truth and integrity and those little white lies. Mm-hmm. That's why Spirit's saying those little white lies, they may seem little, but in the spiritual world, they're huge because it's like questioning that integrity in the spiritual world. So when nothing will manifest in the physical world. So even if, like, you know, sometimes if you work at a restaurant and you're like, oh, let me just eat this, they won't know, or just little things. Spirit is like really, really warning you, like little karmic things like that. Be careful this week because we're in that CEO energy, right? And when you're a CEO or when you're a business, you can't really act the way you want to. You can't really say things or, you know, because everybody's watching your integrity. Everybody's watching what you're doing. even in the backgrounds, and they're waiting to judge. So that's why it's like, be careful this week, because that too, everything will be exposed. The karma will come fast. Ask for help, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you gotta ask for help. If you need help, you gotta ask for that help. There's some things that you're not ready yet, and I don't know if that's in your career. I feel like it's in your career, because after that, it's like you have victory, you have celebration, you have share your abundance. So if you've been wanting to move or thinking of moving from where you're at right now, and something comes up, like, feel it out. But I'm feeling like spirit wants to give you something more, and you will get something more. Work on the sacral chakra, work on those things, and you're definitely gonna get pulled towards wherever you're supposed to move to in divine timing. But that truth and integrity is like right there. Namaste. I can breathe.
Veronica. Okay, here we go. Your first card on my side is the Five of Coins, which is the asking for help card. But it's also like, so the church card, it's we used to go to the church for everything back in the day. It didn't matter when you asked for help, it'd be for anything like financially. You would go to the church for help with money, for health, for spiritual help, anything along the line you would go to the church for. I feel like there's a call to help with something with your faith, something to help with your heart, to help you align with, like, just a little help pull me up, help me get to the next bar. You know, I never knew that there was an end to the ladder till today.
A what?
End to the ladder. Like, you know, I always realized that I was always trying to set the bar. And I never knew I could just stop. I could switch to a different ladder. It was a crazy realization. Anywho, so like...
That's my everyday life.
It was just a weird thing. Anywho, but for you, just figure out that place where you can get that extra pull you up, that extra, you know, that boost. Because I feel Spirit saying, hey, let me grab you by the hand so we can get you right where we need you to be. Like, I can reach down and help pull you up, but you got to have that faith that you can get up here by us. But we need to know that you are leaning into us. And then we got the Star, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups. And it's going to be a situation that's going to cause you to really hold on tight. Really hold on tight. And it feels more like not a physical relationship, but it feels like a spiritual relationship. If this is with you, with a higher power, if this is with a passed on loved one, you have to make sure this is tight. Because it's a matter of getting this goal to get this higher achievement that you need it for, this test that you're about to go through. And if you keep it tight, you'll be fine. But if you don't, you're going to see this as one of those things like, damn, I really screwed this up. And that's all you're going to think about. But I want you to change that path by holding on tight to whatever the spiritual thing is. Where it's saying, here, we're trying to give you that pull up, and don't see it as something weak. Asking for help is not a thing of weakness.
Right.
And you may not even know what it is.
Yeah.
Pi, the dragon, and the freedom card. And the theme park. I wish pie came in like 20 different flavors in one pie. That way you could just have that little slice of each.
Kind of like that cheesecake, right?
Yeah, but like, it doesn't work that way. Well, for cheesecake it does. But take what you want and leave the rest. I really feel like that's how it's going to be in the next coming weeks. Like, take what you want and leave the rest. Look at an option, take what you want and leave the rest. Be very direct. Walking through a hall, you know, I like this over here. Take what you want. Like if you're going shopping, go for what you want and don't go for anything else. No impulse buying. No. There's a point to saving money that's going to lean into this whole. My chest was getting all bubbly.
You turning into a gorilla?
Just keep.
King Kong.
Yeah. Freedom card.
That's the inside joke.
No. I'm having a monkey now. Gorilla instead of Cameron.
What is the joke
Yeah.
of what we were talking about earlier?
Oh. Yep.
Transformation,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Totally.
Sorry, y'all. We're having a squirrel moment. Carry on.
Slow and steady. Obstacles are those frightful things that you see when you take your eyes off the goals. Lean into this thing that's going to help pull you up. This thing, whatever this, you're going to see it as something's trying to pull you down, but whatever this thing is, it's going to pull you up. It's going to be incredible when you have it. Don't get left behind when the car goes into town. Only promise what you can deliver, and you're the protagonist of the story. So, but I feel like promise what you can only deliver from what you have energy for. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah. So I already warned the Mercury retrograde is here. No signing contracts right now. No talking to your past. What else is it?
I don't know.
I don't know, y'all. Put the list down.
What's the third thing?
Put the list down. All right, Michelle. Thank you so much, Veronica, for letting us read you. Michelle, are you there? And then Tammy, you'll be next. Jessica, Lori, and Sharon. Until 20. Michelle.
Oh boy.
I like Michelle's energy.
Mm-hmm.
But also Michelle's energy is that one that won't let go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she got into a fight, we'd break it up and she'd still be trying to go. And we'd be like chasing her because she'd still be trying to go and she'd still be trying to go. That judgment. But I like the energy. Okay.
Oh, that's a whole shit show. I mean, those look great.
Remember, we apologize in advance for the word that come out of our mouth. It wasn't me, Michelle.
This looks like a great thing.
I know. That's why I said I like the energy. I really do. It's just like,
What's there to complain about this?
right? I'll take it. Oh, that was me yesterday. When did we have Ian's pizza? Yesterday, no? Oh, day before. That was like the best ending to the night. We had pizza, television.
Like 5 minutes later, you're sleeping.
And that's my love. That's my love feeling.
Oof. Oh.
Kevin, you always scare me.
I just like making sound effects.
Kevin, you go first because I'm still pulling cards.
Oh, so am I. I just forgot.
Oh.
Because I got too caught up in your cards. I don't know why. Oh, wow.
What the heck?
Okay. We can do this. Okay, so Page of Cups, Five of Cups, Judgment card. Page of Cups is all about kind of being like head charge, being who you are, right? Like we're moving through the quarters of our life. Like, but I think about a person walking through like an abbey, like a downtown like Ireland, you know, like bricks, like little village, you know, really cutesy patootsy, you know, like village. Just good energy, right? But and then it's kind of like, oh, this is getting tiring, because I keep skipping, and this is wonderful all the time. Like, Diagon Alley, that's like what I'm saying. But I want you to kind of like retract from that energy, where it's not like I keep skipping and I keep going through like this. Oh, like I feel like there's two different energies where it's like it goes from black and white to colored TV, black and white to colored TV. You know, like there's a very crazy like thing where it's like I go from funny sitcom of ha ha ha's to dun dun
Serial killer.
yeah. You know, you know, like it goes from,
Yep.
and it's just, and that's all in one set. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. You know, like it's kind of like this thing where there might be ready to move, and I think it's where you know where that balance is now, where you can be right in the middle and understand both worlds, and that's where you're going to get that best contrast. But don't get too comfortable, because I think there's going to be another channel coming in, another filter, another way you see these things, and another opportunity. It's kind of like you have to try a new vegetable, a new thing that you usually wouldn't like. Like, you know, I eat cilantro every once in a while. It won't kill me. That's what Misa tells me. You know, and that's how it works with kale. You just eat the little bit that's on your plate, and now you're eating bundles of it. But keep that energy moving and keep it where it needs to be. You have a lot of cards about comfort, too. Comfort, comfort, comfort. Home. We don't have to keep... It's a house, of course, with the door closed and a window slightly open to the top. Your heart is good. Everything's good up here. This is opening up. This is going to crack open soon, and you're going to be like, whoa. It's going to be deeper. It's going to be scary. It's going to be intense. But you're going to have to learn how to balance these channels. But it's good. It's a beautiful thing. But your last cards are go outside and get some fresh air. This is just a test. And then I think this is one that pertains to the channels. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. One more time. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. That should be your mantra. And then you got the Queen of Hearts. Baby, you fill in your cup. You're doing everything about your cup, and it's good. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I said it like that, though. It was really weird. It wasn't me. Go ahead, Laura. Namaste.
All right. So the first card that came out is like asking yourself who's being misleading, and it's really not anybody misleading you. It's the thoughts. I feel like Spirit is telling you your thoughts are kind of being misleading right now. And the way like Spirit showed me, it's because you're still in your healing process. You know, it's not start healing, it's continue healing, because you're transforming. So it's like I see the butterfly, right? And it's coming out and it looks ugly, but it's pretty. It's beautiful. It's got all this abundance. Like it's got all these things. But for some reason, like you're making your transformation a little longer than what it needs to take. You're not pulling the skin, the trauma, not the trauma, but like that injustice and stuff. You're still like keeping that layer on, if that even makes sense. And I say that because it says let go of outcomes that cannot be changed and ideas that never bore fruit. And so I really feel like you're still holding on to, something from the past, that relationship from the past that you're like, I'm healing from that. I'm moving forward. I see these manifestations and things, but that's why I say it's like up and down because it hasn't been 100% cut. There's still something that you need to see or that you need to like feel or to move forward, right? But you got to make that choice and move forward and be okay with outcomes or that you don't expect or that you expected and didn't bear fruit. Positive closure is there. That closure is there, but that's why Spirit's like, be careful of your thoughts misleading you into turning into anger or like you're going this way and then you see something about your ex or something about a girl that you didn't like, and then you're like turning this way. And it's like you're putting all your attention there. You got miracles, you got abundance, but you got that retreat from the romance, retreat from anything, Mercury retrograde, retreat from anything ex relationships, because you're focusing on that transformation, on that metamorphosis, but that disruption is going to make you wait. Your waiting game is going to be longer. And so you don't, like, they're even saying, like, right now, don't even mess with people. Like, don't mess with new friends trying to come around. Like, you're in this healing journey. You're in this part where you're learning how to speak your truth, where you're, opening that throat chakra for manifestations, for spirit guide, I need this. Spirit guide, I need this, and knowing that you're getting it and clearing because you are meant to be with your person. Like your person is there. Your person is waiting for you. Your person is already handpicked, but you got to clear a lot from the ex stuff. You're still in the healing process is what I'm saying. There's not like the instant gratification. That's why it's like sometimes you feel like you're high and I forgot about all the past and everything, and then sometimes you're low and you're like, this and I want to beat somebody and but your closure is definitely on the way. Keep pushing forward. Don't feel tired. All right, who's next?
Michelle, I forgot to give you your shit happens card. And I looked at it and I'm like, okay, I'll just put it back in and shuffle it. But I just wanted to give it to you. And kind of chose a new one and it's the same card. So it's important. And I cut them a couple times. And it says, tomorrow is another chance to be friggin' fabulous. Well, you know what that means.
Since you want to beat someone.
I told you, I knew that energy was there. It was like, patience, girl, patience. That's why it's like, I kind of feel like telling you to like stay in your house as much as you can during this season because common sense isn't so common, and your fuse is like really short where you're like, I don't got time for stupidity right now. Can I just like smack some sense into you? And it's because you're in this transformation. You're starting to see people different. You're starting to see things different. Like, your eyes are cleansed. You're open, but right? Like, I feel like we all kind of went through this transformation of like, I used to deal with that. I used to be in that, like, I don't know.
The
It's
in-between.
that yeah.
That's you got to be ready to make that switch.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
When you got that call and Spirit's calling you, there's so many people that say I want to take that call, and it irritates me to the bone. I'm not saying this is you, but it irritates me that they know they're getting that call. And it's ringing. Like, you had that calling, and you're like, nope, Kevin, I don't want to answer that call. I don't want to answer that call. Because I already know who that is. It's the Jehovah's Witnesses. But then they don't answer because they're scared. But they're out here reading and doing these parties and doing these things, but they still won't answer the things that they're feeling, the things that they're seeing, but they're still out here doing the work.
Yeah.
But they're afraid of seeing a ghost or doing these kind of things.
I mean, that was definitely me. I even used to sleep with my lights on. I'm serious. Like, I used to sleep with my lights on because I used to be scared of ghosts. Like, oh my God, when Misa worked third shift, I slept with my lights on.
No wonder my damn bill was so
I remember when I was younger, I was laying in my bed, and I had to be 16, 17 at the time. I was watching The Nanny. That's what I do. And,
Who didn't watch The Nanny?
And I couldn't fall asleep. And I rolled over and I saw this thing in my bed, and it was like, get out. And like,
oh heck no.
I ran, like, and I flew down the stairs. And back then I was like 480 pounds. So like it woke up everyone in the house, and I couldn't, stupid. But I was grateful for the cardio that day.
Michelle says, thank you guys. Definitely staying away from everyone, even doing Thanksgiving at home with just the kids. See? Yes.
It's cheap.
Like Spirit's saying, like right now, stay in your own energy. You don't need to grab anybody else's. Tammy, Jessica, Lori, and Sharon.
See, you got it too?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's that gorilla transformation.
It just kind of gets
That
you.
gorilla energy. I'm like,
Just gets you.
I gotta like tap the chest.
ABC.
It's gluing the intuition together.
It is. Tammy.
Lori's here too. Yep. Okay, who is? Oh, these are just one or tours. So, Tammy, you have feminine energy coming through. So, Jessica's here too. It's funny because when you came on, it's like I felt this like really nurturing feminine energy, kind of like grandma energy, motherly energy, that energy that wants to just like kind of give you a hug, and it's Thanksgiving, so kind of like maybe make a recipe that you remember from your childhood, or like what's your favorite recipe that you remember from childhood. Because that guardian angel came up for confirmation saying, like, right now, if you're feeling a little bit of overwhelming and a little bit, heavy, they're sending you a blessing, like a blessing's on its way to know that you're being watched over, and that you do have to sit down and take a look and evaluate where is it off balance. Why are you feeling kind of like, I don't feel like it's overwhelmed more. It's more like sad, like maybe losing tradition or changing, or maybe it's like even sad for the world, not even for like you, but it's like some kind of sad of things changing, of not being the way they used to be, or so that's why they're like, make whatever recipe on Thanksgiving, if you celebrate, or whenever, that has you from, like, they just keep saying, like, traditions, like family traditions. Stick to family traditions. You're probably trying to move away from them or something, but they're like something with family traditions. And that blessing's gonna come. House spirit. Through I feel like partnership. You got the enchantment and ideas and inspirations, but when I see this, it's always like a masculine figure. So maybe it's gonna be through your job, through a boss, through a coworker, through something. But those ideas, it could be a partnership if you're looking, to expand or invest or whatever. But those blessings are definitely gonna come through masculine energy, investment or job or something. Thank you so much for letting us read you.
Okay, Tammy. I didn't read her.
I mean, us, meaning us. My team over here.
Tammy, your cards have me very perplexed, confused, discombobulated. Your playing cards are 4, 6, Queen, 8, and 10. All red, all even numbers. That's the order they came out in. The Queen is a 12, and it's still a 2. They go up by 2s. So sequential. So sequential. Everything's going to start happening. But the thing is, it's a matter of, when you create a plan of action, everything leads up to that moment of action. If it doesn't happen in time for that action to be taken, you don't take that action. If one thing doesn't happen right, you don't take that action. Not saying you're going to need like a Hail Mary or anything like that, but it's going to be a moment that's going to help you secure a plan of action. You got the Queen of Cups twice. Don't let your emotions get in the way of your attitude. Express it. Get what you need out. Then you got the coffee card. Coffee.
Goes with the pie.
I haven't got no pie card.
No, when I was telling her to make some tradition, it's like,
yeah.
I felt like it's a pie.
Yeah, you can just have some pie. Oh, well.
It's a dessert.
Yeah. It's coffee and dessert. Maybe you need some
Spirit time.
Yeah. I always tell people, if you miss your parents, have a cup of coffee with them in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's an aromatic.
Yeah. I really feel like strongly that she does have like that energy that wants to communicate with her right now. Sitting with the spirits.
Yeah, it's like come on. Yeah, sit with them in the morning, have breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them laughed. They're going to be like, she's going to think it's weird.
Jessica Ann. I'm pretty sure she was there. She said she was there. I think they all said they were there. Lori's here. Jessica's here. Sharon's here. Okay. We're just going to keep going. So, Jessica. What is that message for Jessica? Whoa. Absolutely, Tammy. Thank you so much for letting us read you. All right, Jessica, there's you have this positive movement forward. You're moving forward. You got some financial material changes. You got some stuff changing like in your life. I feel like things are starting to flow. You know, things are like starting to get here and you're like, "Dang." It's kind of like getting a scratch off and you're like, "Dang, I won $2." Or going to, you know, somewhere near you get a free coffee cup or free something, right? So I feel like you're in that triumphant stage where like now you claim your royals, your what you fought for. You got the love begins, so relationships are going to start. They're gonna start looking good. They're gonna start flowing. You have financial material changes. So right now, career, anything with your job, if you want to change it, like everything's flowing with you, but you're still like not satisfied, or you're still feeling like something's missing. And so, kind of what I feel is like if you're feeling that solar plexus, I feel whenever solar plexus for me comes out, it's like get creative. Whatever your hobby is, whatever your calling is, whatever you like to do, whether it's, you know, exercise or run or draw or write, whatever that knit, whatever it is, like get into that creative space so you can keep the flow, because things are going to start flowing and they're going to start looking like they're flowing, but again, there's something still in your, you know, that you're not confidently locked in to receiving these blessings. So again, it's that energy where it's like something's going good, what bad is going to happen because it's going so good. Thank you, that's all I got.
Oof. So the image to me, you got a lot of Three of Swords, Jack of Wands, Page of Wands. You got a lot of wands, you got a lot of sevens, you got fives, you got an eight. The one card that's striking me the most towards the center is the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This is almost the card of isolation, the card of like, I'm not able to see the, I'm not able to see the outcome. I'm not able to make the big moves that I can. But I'm also maybe like focused on this and focused on this. I heard the word safety is important right now. Figuring out a way to get out. When I think of the Eight of Swords, I think of the person in the straitjacket, you know, then, or the wrapped in the with the swords, and then if they move, they break the straitjacket because the magician can get out of it quickly. But there's going to be a whole different way of rerouting these things, rerouting these things, is if we don't always see them from a point of isolation, we see them from a point of like different backgrounds, different sets. I don't even care if you put it in a movie set. Just see it in a different environment, see it in a different setting. It's hard, and we built these walls. We built these walls over time due to conditioning, to people, to the things we hear, to the things we feel, and it gets exhausting. So, once again, I challenge you to take a lot of you time, but also to figure out, no pun intended, like what's the writing on the wall, what's your beliefs, what's going to make you feel comfortable, and maybe step out of this like little worry and lay yourself a little part of gravel down so you can take these little steps, baby steps. But it's once again, our guides want us to trust them. They want us to know that they are the masons for our life. They are putting the path down in front of us. But we don't trust. We trust more that they're up there than in front of us. They're the ones who's laying down the path. Anywho, but you're doing good. And the other thing is, you just had like a older man wink at you. That might disturb you, but I'm sorry. But I just seen it as like a guy sitting, I don't want like at a bar, but like across the room, and he just like gave you this like wink of approval. But that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. Baby steps are good. I'm waiting for the knock on the door.
It's the guy that's gonna wink.
Right. All right, Lori and Sharon. Okay, Lori. Lori. No. Not using all those cards. It's ridiculous.
Why did I grab the whole pile of these?
Look.
Oh, I did just have 2 people pass.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Say a prayer too if you have your permission.
All right, Lori. So, wow. Okay, what's on the horizon? Are you... I can put you down, Stephanie. We can put you on the list. Don't forget, if you want to skip the line or get a more in-depth reading, you can always do that donation. But, okay, so for Lori... Did I cut you off? Were you talking or was I talking?
You cut yourself off.
I cut myself off. So what's on the horizon with your work life, your creative pursuits, and your relationships? I feel like right now, if you feel that something came at you as far as like separation or rejection, first off, use your intuition if something is off. I'm kind of feeling like in your workplace, strongly in your workplace, but it could be somewhere else. There's going to be some kind of like, you didn't see it coming. So it could be, I don't like saying this, but it could be losing your job, or again, losing a friendship or a relationship that you thought was solid, or you just didn't see it coming, is what Spirit is saying. But that it might look like, me, I go through these things all the time, blah, blah, blah. Spirit is saying the way that you receive that, don't let it move the emotions, or it might move your emotions, but don't get stuck in them, is going to move you forward to the new beginnings. So it's kind of like, example, if, you lose your job or you lose your income, it was meant to happen because there's bigger income. But you would look at it as like, my life is over, this is my stability, this is what am I going to do, how am I going to get another job, all that. The Spirit don't want you to get in that kind of energy. So that's just an example, but I really feel like it's with income or something, but it's definitely going to take you into new beginnings. That's what I'm saying. If something rocky comes to you, don't freak out. Like, really step up. And that's why I'm saying use your intuition right now, because if you're feeling it, go with that feeling and prepare ahead of time. It could not happen if you prepare ahead of time.
So, you got me a little tripping.
Oh, sorry.
Because, no. Oh, no.
No.
So I wrote? It's not Friday. Don't drink the haterade, pour yourself a double wonderful and tonic instead. The trouble with the future is that it usually arrives before we're ready for it. Wait, eat problems, shit solutions. Wait, gifts, the city, California, goblins of the redwoods. Okay, so
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
Make sure you pay attention to your signs. Once again, pay attention to the things that are happening around you. If you feel something, if you feel a feeling in your gut, or if something just doesn't feel right, please take care of it then. Because sometimes we're not ready to be prepared for, and the big guy has a bigger plan for us, our lives, than we could ever imagine. You could think that it's a pretty gift wrapped in a little bow, and it'll come home and...
It's bed bugs.
I was going to say, like 2 months later with a half a foot, like...
Right.
It's... Be careful.
Yeah.
Because you might think that you're coming into a blessing, and you're like, this is the biggest blessing I could be in, and it turns out to be like a job that's offered, and you end up selling timeshares.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like the
trouble with the future.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like feeling that iffy, like
Yeah.
if you feel something coming at you, and that's why I say for everybody, like the collective conscious, ground before you start your day. You got 10 minutes. Like, you can sacrifice 10 minutes. Don't put the, what is it? When you set the alarm, and then don't set the snooze button. I'm telling you, the snooze button's going to get you in trouble if you set it. That 10 minutes is like, it's really grounding you and anchoring you so you're not flowing in the wind. Who knows what weather we're getting.
Stephanie's next.
Stephanie, all right. Stephanie and then Sharon. All right. Yes, sir.
Stephanie, she skipped a line.
Yeah. Stephanie. There's definitely that masculine energy that's like so proud of you. Did you just accomplish something big, or are you accomplishing? So are you finishing like some big goal, like a school, house, marriage? I don't know. Like, what's going on here? Yeah. I got it. I'm waiting for Stephanie to answer that question. That was a real question, Stephanie.
That's what I need answered.
I reached my goal of reading books for the year. See, you reached a goal. I'm glad. I mean, it's the ideas and inspirations, because all those books probably it's working on that brain, expanding the mind, expanding those ideas, getting, inspired. So that's why it's maybe it's not a big deal for everybody, but it was a goal that you met, that you had for the year, and the year's not even done and you finished it, right? So that's why it's like a masculine energy, that listening, that angel that's like, I'm proud of you, for accomplishing that goal. And again, if it looks like it wasn't a big deal, or it was, like for me, it would be a big deal because I love books. So, it definitely, every book that you read was like a step, like the ladder. A step towards the bigger goal, towards a higher goal. And so miracles. Oh wait, I want to get a, what's the miracle that's coming to you?
Stay alive.
What's the miracles? I don't know. I mean, it could be like a baby miracle, but it's something that you're going to birth. It's definitely something that's going to birth because it does come with obstacles and challenges, so it's delicate. Whatever that miracle is going to be is delicate. You know, I'm not saying it's going to be all obstacles and challenges, but it's going to be worth like the sacrifice. It's going to be worth those obstacles and challenges. So like right now working on that third eye chakra so that you know how to take care of whatever this this thing that you're birthing is. Yeah. I've been reading more books to learn more about my spiritual journey.
Good.
So that's what it is. Like you're opening up, your third eye is gonna pop open, you know. So pull on to your spirit guides, pull on to your ancestors, practice more. There's so many, things that spirit wants you to do, but you're there. You're there. You got the victory and success. Like, don't let the little obstacles and challenges get you frustrated. Like, you're making those bigger than what they really are. You can stomp on those.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead.
The spirit made me go traditional.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the? In order?
They look so organized.
I've been doing this spread for like ever.
Yep.
Straight in the center is the King of Hearts, the King of Cups. You're being asked to embody the happiness, like who you are. Like there's an energy that's trying to like seep within you. Once again, it is probably your dad, but I think he's saying it's, there's time to get a little bit more, but I keep hearing you're safe with it. You're too safe with it. You're too comfortable. Like, let's get out, let's bring it out. You gotta bring it out like it's a new toy. But a new toy that you don't want to show everyone. Because you don't want it stolen. Because I love that the Hermit is next to it. Because it's definitely gift related, and that's why I think it's connected to the third eye. And that might be why he's trying to work with you with the spirit. But I think it's like, he said it's a one-on-one. It's him. But through different, like I heard chimes, like ding. I also said we got to start lacing up. I said it's time to wear our combat boots. Like I've seen some up to almost the knees. Like, and it's not because we're going into war. And he said, it's because it's time that we claim our ground. It's time to start stepping in this mud and showing that we own this land. You can fight here, but that don't mean that you can fight in my house. You can. But I still own this house. You can take this elsewhere. It's about when you accept in your life, once you don't accept around you. If you don't like your environment, you can switch to a different environment. You can go back to your house. You don't have to have that energy around you. It's about claiming your territory, about claiming your land. Be careful of the energy that's around you. You claim what you need back. Yeah. Oof. Work on the mental health too. What is the mind saying versus your soul saying? What is your heart singing? Really go inward, but I need you to separate what's the human body mind say versus the spirit say, I don't even know how to separate the two. What does the conscious say versus the
Subconscious?
versus spirit? What does the little voice say as opposed to the which voice? I hope my therapist ain't watching. But A love at the very end of this is the strength card. And it tells me that you know exactly where you are on this journey. It's not a matter of distance. It's not a matter of knowing where I am. It's not even about where I'm going. It's telling me that you're actually okay with being where you are and you're proud of that progress. And the beautiful thing is you're not measuring your progress with somebody else's ruler. It's actually a really beautiful journey, and you may not see it that way. It's celebrated, I hear. It's celebrated. Queen of Swords. And you may say, I've been feeling nasty, I may have been feeling negative, I may be feeling worn out, I still feel pooped out, I'm doing what I can. Well, guess what? That's what a warrior feels like. They don't feel good all the time. They're sore, they're hurt, they almost die every day, and they still got to go fight. You think warriors feel great? Soldiers? No. Well, they switch off, I'm sure. I don't know what it's like. But I know what it's like to be me. You're doing good. But take the suit off.
Yeah. Yeah, I pulled 2 more cards out because I felt led to, and the first one was like let go of the last thread for transformation, and you're like in that transformation. You've been doing the spiritual work and things like that, but I really feel like your last thread that you have to cut off is with the feminine energy, like the mother lineage. Trying to make people proud of you and proud of you and proud of you, and you're like giving them more and giving them more, and it's not good enough, and it's not good enough. And I feel like that's what it is like being able to be like, F you, this is me. Right? Like, muddy shoes on the white carpet of like your mom's house.
Finish the sentence. What's it like walking on? Because you can say
Stop it.
Come on.
Don't let shit on the white carpet, right? But like for you, it's because like what I see is it has to be this way, and you have to put the books up here so you can stand up straight, and we're not going to slouch, and we're not going to do this, and we're not going to show people that we're messy, and we're not going to show people that we joke around and things like that. And that's what Spirit's like. That's that last thread that you gotta be you. You gotta be you, not what your parents wanted you to be, not what your your sisters or your friends or whatever. It's like you gotta be you, that authentic self, that who you are. That's the spiritual. That's the spirituality right now. That you know that you are that creator of your reality. You know that you are your own form of God. That this is your reality, this is your life, you take control of it and not let people, steer the wheel for you. It's your car, you're steering the wheel.
I pulled 2 more cards. Hopefully more technically. But I'll mush them all together. Slow and steady. You're going at the right speed, but the card in between is the One Ring Circus. So you're on the right journey. Like, you say you're starting to be more confident in yourself. You're on the right path. You're doing well. It's not a matter of where the path is going, just stay on it. But when the One Ring Circus comes up, do you know why they do like a 3-ring circus? Like, actually why? They do it because they do 3 separate acts going on 3 different rings. So people are forced to come back and see the circus again. Because you can never watch the same area once. So you have to see it 3 different times. That's what they used to do back in the day. Anyhow, but if you have everything going on at once, especially in a 1 ring, it's going to be so intense, like, you're not going to know what the hell is going on.
Right.
So I think quit trying to jam your job, your fun, and everything in 3 different rings.
Right.
Give yourselves different time.
Right.
And then the penguin. I want you to find yourself the perfect pebble. Because I think you get published to everyone else.
Sharon says, I'm here. Thanks. Ego energy is strong. Not very good at asking for help. My heart muscle is weak, but have strong healing energy. I'm always giving. Don't like waiting or taking. So she's next, right?
Yeah, she's next. But yeah, and Stephanie, just remember, like, that fear of failure, that's an illusion. There is no such thing as failure. The only failure is you not trying. That's the only part of failure, right? So everybody's like, I feel that I'm gonna fail, and sometimes it's like, if it doesn't come out right, that's just writing in the books. This is not how you do it. You need to go through these things that look like failure. They look like they didn't, they didn't go into fruition, but you got to learn what not to do and tell people, hey, don't do that, because I already tried that. So whatever you're creating, you're that masterpiece. You got to make sure that, oh, I put too much of this, the ingredient got messed up, or I didn't put enough, or I forgot. So it's not failure, it's experiment. And that fear of failure is because of pleasing your parents, or pleasing your teachers, or because you don't want to disappoint them, or you don't want to disappoint. And so changing the mindset and getting creative and failing as many times as you can, because the more you fail, the more you get there. But that's when people are so scared to fail that they don't take the first step. But you got to get excited when you fail, because okay, I know I'm not going back at that place. I know I learned from that. You learn from failure and success. They come together. But we give up right away because we want the instant gratification. We don't want to go through the hurt. We don't want to go through that fire. But the fire is what shapes the sword, right? The banging is what shapes the sword. So, spirit, not man, is what you got to follow. That's the ego right there.
There's so much practice. So much practice before perfection.
All right. Sharon, here we go.
Oh, I consider Sharon one of our elders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about it. She's with us every Monday.
Right.
She's always having her tea or whatever. And she chooses to sit with us.
Right. So sharing with you, Spirit is saying, yes, practice that patience. So patience. You're heading into that new beginning, but Spirit wants you to take that risk. Spirit wants you to go out. Spirit wants you to be seen. I feel like I told you this before, right? Like that be seen, that like go out and start talking to strangers, or do something different. You got celebrate unity and partnerships. You got some kind of partnership coming to you, but you got to take the risk so the partnership can come. So that's why I say, like, if it's meeting some new people, so you definitely got to get out there and start networking, or start putting yourself out there and talking to people, so that partnership can connect and your new beginning can start turning and moving that circle of life that, I just see like the key to changing that destination. The princess.
Sharon, is it really considered waiting if it's in faith? Because then it's considered trusting. I don't know where that came from, but it came from somewhere. I think there's a big part of you've been the person on the other side of people's instant gratification. I do this for someone because I'm highly empathic. I do this for someone because I love this person. I do this. I do this. I do this. I bend over backwards, and it's hard to say no. And Spirit is currently saying, hey, it's okay to take your seat, but that doesn't mean you can write your plan. Like, we got to write the things that we want to happen, but we got to make a room for this to happen. So if things are a little chaotic at home, clean up the house. Things are a little chaotic in the car, clean up the car. If you're worried about finances and your car's a mess, don't worry about it. You know, like, no, clean your car. Susie Orman says the cleanliness of your car is a reflection of your finances.
That's 100% true.
That's why I got my car.
So,
Think about it.
well,
Is that not 100% true?
I don't have a car.
But you've been in our car.
Yep. Think about all the other cars I've seen. The bus, no. It's just really know that I just want you to know that it's time to really know that you're being heard, but you have to make a place for these blessings. You can ask God for help. The thing is, you know, like, I don't like asking for help, but if you can ask for help and compassion, it's okay. I found out if you ask, you're not the first person who ever asked. Guaranteed someone else on this earth is probably asking for the same thing. And you'll be okay. But I also feel like, don't push the situation, because the puzzle pieces aren't aligned yet. And the other image I got in my head was a little girl playing like dress up. You know, like the clip-on earrings, like the bracelets, and like in the mirror, like, or running around in mom's high heels. Like those like little memories. I mean, those weren't my memories, but
You used to run around with your mama's high heels, Kevin?
no, they were mine. But like, just those memories of just being able to imagine, to play.
Yeah.
Like growing into the woman you wanted to. Like, we think we're going to grow into these amazing things. Like, a lot of us wanted to be astronauts. Some people wanted to be cowboys. Like, some people wanted to be whatever. And now there are people they didn't imagine they could be.
Mm-hmm.
But Sharon, I think you're growing into something beautiful. But I also feel like you got to know that as you change your vibe, you're going to drop some of your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You got to shake, rattle, and roll some of them off. And you just hold space for them as they fall. And if they aren't matched to grow with you, it's okay. It's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But drink something warm. Tell yourself you love yourself. I heard buy yourself some yellow flowers. And, you know, just tell yourself you love yourself, because you're in charge of you. And that's it.
Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, y'all. So thank you so much. Thank you for letting us read you. Remember, this is collective, so if you felt those readings for you, take them as they are, because, you know, last week we were talking about the tripping and I tripped. I texted Kevin and Kay. I was like, y'all, I tripped on the fan. It got him away. But that's why I say, you know, take these messages with you and have a happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it, if you don't, like, still give thanks, still be in that energy. And we will see you next week, Monday. Also, don't forget, we're on River West Radio, 4:30 for Black Friday. So while y'all are driving, you can listen to us talk about y'all's.
Radio 104.1.
104.1. So love you all. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Let's see what where the CEO energy pushes us to. Right? So, everybody's quiet.
Yep.
Love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
Adios.
Well, she said, I don't have a car either. Oh, thanks. I'll be okay. Stay strong, beautiful.
Oh.
Stay beautiful.